Dear students, we live in a technology driven, advanced, modern world where the needs and demands of society are changed. Similarly, learners are changed. Learning processes also to a great extent it is changed. Learners' expectations are changed. Hence, it is imperative to say that the role and responsibilities of teachers require a crucial shift from being traditional to contemporary. So, in this hustle bustle of duties and responsibilities, the successful teacher is the one who performs all his duties with a balanced state of mind, producing the effective results in terms of students' meaningful learning experiences and her own performance. Dear students, welcome to the platform of Teacher Educator. Today, let me introduce you to one of the EPC papers, that is Understanding Self, Personality and Yoga. Your performance in this paper is assessed on the basis of activities conducted to enhance the professional competencies and skills. Before orientation to the paper, you should know the very purpose of keeping this paper in your BEd syllabus. USPY paper enables you to have the knowledge of yoga, arts and craft and its use in teaching and learning. It develops interest and skill about yoga practices. Along with theory, you get some hands-on experiences to understand to put the theory of yoga and art into practice. You also develop the skill of preparing low-cost and effective instructional material to support your teaching learning experiences. Practical field-based experiences generate some kind of aesthetic sense and develops interest and skills about yoga, art and craft. Finally, this paper helps in developing some of the significant personality traits such as team building, decision making, collaboration, cooperation, psychophysical well-being of an individual, etc. Now, let us know about the syllabus. There are 2 units in this paper, where Unit 1 is about yoga. As per the syllabus, this is purely a practical-based unit, but any practical activity needs to be supported by its related theory, so as to lead to its better understanding. Here, in this Unit 1, you have body relaxation techniques, different sitting, standing asanas, sleeping postures in the form of yogasanas. Then you have pranayama techniques like Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom, etc. Then you have meditation as mind relaxation technique. Finally, there are the Shatkriyas in this Unit 1. Basically, in this unit, you will be introduced to the theory of yoga, some essential part of which you might write in a record book also, which will be followed by the record of yoga practices performed by you. Now, you have the Unit 2. So, in this unit, you have basically visual art and crafts. In this unit, you will be asked to prepare different arts and craft materials with the help of which you will refine your fine motor skills, leading to prepare quality teaching learning material. The topics here are visual art, clay designing, making of posters, wall magazines, collage and paintings. Then you have craft, when the preparation of paper art and artifacts, then preparation of quilling, soft toys and embroidery. Then preparation of material out of waste for teaching any one topic. Then you have conducting team games for personality development. Finally, in this unit, you have an activity that is visiting art gallery and preparing a report on it. So, this was about the basics of your syllabus. Now, as the first class of USPY, let me make you to know a little bit about yoga. Initiating with the history of yoga. According to yogic literature, the science of yoga originated thousands of the years ago, long before the birth of first religion. Thus, yoga is beyond any religious boundaries or belief system. It has always been approached as a technical science for inner well-being. So, anyone can reap the benefits of yoga irrespective of one's faith or culture. It is said that the thousands of years ago, Adi Yogi Shiva the first yogi, enlightened the legendary Saptarishis with his profound knowledge of yoga. These 7 sages passed on the yogic science to different parts of the world. However, due to the ancient Indian rishis and scholars, it found its best expression in India. Variety of seals and fossil remains of Indus Valley civilization with yogic figures and motifs indicate the presence of yoga in India. Rig Veda is the oldest sacred book of Hinduism, where we can find the mention of yoga practices. Though yoga was practiced in the pre-Vedic period, but it was great sage Maharshi Patanjali who first codified the existing practices of yoga in a systematic manner, where he explained yoga knowledge through his Yoga Sutras. With this brief information about yoga, now let us understand about what yoga is. The word yoga is derived from a Sanskrit word yuj, which means to unite or to join. Hence, yoga is a system of practices which establishes a perfect harmony and union of body, mind, and spirit, giving a sense of true oneness. There are different branches or types of yoga. The first one is Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga emphasizes the path of knowledge. It is a comprehensive practice of self-study or swadhyaya. Karma Yoga is about doing selfless, rightful actions for the benefit of others and without being concerned about the success and the failure, the result of the action. Bhakti Yoga, it is about developing feelings of unconditional love and devotion to a deity or God. Then Raja Yoga is the path of self-discipline and practice. Raja Yoga is also known as Ashtanga Yoga. Hatha Yoga is about disciplining the body. It is the balance of the mental and physical forces of the body. It is this Hatha Yoga which is being practiced all over the world in the name of yoga. Maharshi Patanjali explains the 8 components of yoga. So, Ashtanga Yoga is a practice of these 8 limbs in order to experience the true goal of yoga. In the Ashtanga Yoga, the first one is Yama. So, the first component Yama is about maintaining social ethics, which deals with one's ethical standards and sense of integrity, focusing on our behavior and how we conduct ourselves in life. Basically, it is about do's and don'ts of society. There are the 5 principles of Yama. Those are Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya, Aparigraha and Brahmacharya. Then we have Niyama. It is about self-discipline or personal moral ethics. Third one is asanas. Asanas are the various postures and their right practice in yoga. Then pranayama is the expansion and regulation of breath. You have pratyahara. It is a very interesting stage and it leads us to our inner self. Prati means to go towards your own source. It is a means to lean towards your consciousness, to exit the external world by withdrawing the use of our sensory organs. So once when we detach from our senses, we detach from our desires and stop them from being interfering with our inner growth. Then dharana means concentration for a short term with conscious effort. Dhyana is meditation and samadhi is the highest stage of yoga, that is the conscious self-absorption in meditation. In its modern sense, yoga is a systematic practice of physical exercise, breath control, relaxation, diet control, positive thinking, and meditation, which aims at developing harmony in body, mind, and environment. Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, Yoga karmasu kaushalam. It means yoga is his skill in action and expression. It is not only the physical exercise, it is about how skillfully we communicate and act in any situation. Yoga is more as a mind skill. In your daily routine, how much you are absorbed in any task. More importantly, how much you enjoy in doing any activity, that is the state of yoga. Dear friends, the central teaching of yoga is to maintain the equanimous state of mind, means to maintain the calm and composed state of your mind in any situation. According to the ancient guru, Sri B.K.S. Iyengar, yoga does not just change the way we see things, it transforms the person who sees. Now, let us know the benefits of yoga. Yoga develops self-awareness, self-acceptance and self-esteem. Then, it fosters the mindfulness in almost all aspects of our life. Yoga helps in unfolding your uniqueness, your potentialities and your creativity. It improves muscle strength, flexibility and cardiovascular fitness. Finally, yoga promotes psychophysical well-being of an individual. So, this was all about basics of yoga in nutshell. Now, let us know about to prepare a record book of USPY. For maintaining a record book, you need to buy a 200-page science record book with one side rule and the other side being blank. As the introduction part, you can write some information about yoga based on my presentation, or here I have mentioned the basic information. You can take a screenshot of it and write in your record book under the guidance of your teacher educators. Here is the introduction. Left side of the page can be used for some related images of yoga like types of yoga or limbs of Ashtanga yoga. Then there are the benefits of yoga on the left side of the page. You can prepare a concept map on the benefits of yoga. So dear student, this was all about the introductory class of USPY paper. Dear students, thank you so much and happy learning.